Is that a compromise that you're comfortable with?
Well, I'd like to answer the previous question, which was, after all, put to me.
Yeah, of course you may.
Which was, do we think that religion should be taught in schools, not in science class? Of course it should not be taught in science class, but it certainly should be taught. Religion is a very important part of our culture. As Julie Bishop has said, it's a very important part of literature. She also said it's important for our morals. Like, goodness sake, I hope we don't get our morals from it.
No, I said it's a basis for Western morality and
well,
thought.
I very much hope it is not the basis for Western morality. It is the basis for a lot of Western literature, and for that reason it's very important to teach it. You can't understand European history without being steeped in religion, because so many of the wars were about it. But there's another very good reason for teaching religion, comparative religion, which is that children will then learn that there are lots of different religions, and they're all incompatible, and they can't all be right. And so what is I think actually rather wicked is taking children who are too young to know and teaching them, you belong to this religion. You belong to, you're a Catholic or you're a Muslim or whatever it might be. That, I think, is wicked. What you should say is, there are people called Catholics and they believe this, there are people called Protestants, there are people called Muslims who believe that, people called Jews who believe the other. That's important, that's worth teaching. Let children make up their minds when they're old enough. But don't tell children that they belong to this religion or that.
Definitely. Okay, you're watching Q&A, the live and interactive forum where you get to ask the questions. Our next question comes from in the audience. It's from Hamza Qureshi.
My question is for Professor Dawkins. Considering that atheism cannot possibly have any sense of absolute morality, would it not then be an irrational leap of faith, which atheists themselves so harshly condemn, for an atheist to decide between right and wrong?
Absolute morality, the absolute morality that a religious person might profess would include what? Stoning people for adultery, death for apostasy, punishment for breaking the Sabbath. These are all things which are religiously based absolute moralities. I don't think I want an absolute morality. I think I want a morality that is thought out, reasoned, argued, discussed, and based upon, I could almost say, intelligent design. Can we not design our society which has the sort of morality, the sort of society that we want to live in? If you actually look at the moralities that are accepted among modern people, among 21st century people, we don't believe in slavery anymore, we believe in equality of women, we believe in being gentle, we believe in being kind to animals. These are all things which are entirely recent. They have very little basis in biblical or Quranic scripture. They are things that have developed over historical time through a consensus of reasoning, sober discussion, argument, legal theory, political and moral philosophy. These do not come from religion, to the extent that you can find the good bits in religious scriptures. You have to cherry pick. You search your way through the Bible or the Quran, and you find the occasional verse that is an acceptable profession of morality. You say, look at that, that's religion. And you leave out all the horrible bits. And you say, oh, we don't believe that anymore, we've grown out of that. Well, of course we've grown out of it. We've grown out of it because of secular moral philosophy and rational discussion.
Tony Bird.